So I started with 10 eggs, which I use Eggland's Best Cage-Free eggs, but vegetarian fed eggs. So, and then I add about 2 cups of milk, roughly 2 cups. And I use lactaid milk because I'm lactose intolerant. So I eat and cook and do everything with lactaid. So 1, 2. Before I mix the egg and milk mixture, I'm gonna get the meat going because I like the taste of meat down in it. Sometimes I'll do turkey bacon, but this time I'm gonna do just breakfast sausage. But it could be ham, it could be whatever your taste in meat is. I prefer turkey bacon or turkey sausage. Now we're gonna blend the egg and the milk mixture. We need to mix to a nice eggy, milky, not necessarily a foam, but it does begin to froth up a little bit and it tastes really good. The bell peppers, because I like to put chopped up bell peppers in it. So anytime I clean fruit or vegetables, I just get the tiniest little dab of dish liquid. Because, you know, this stuff has been in the stores. People's hands been touching it. Probably been all over the floor. And who knows what else was touched during transport. So I just, you know, get some dab of antibacterial dish liquid. And I wash it completely. So since I'm only using half the pepper, I just cut right through the middle. Has a really nice fresh smell. Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision here. I love the way fresh peppers smell when you cut them open. So I'm just rinsing those seeds out. And then I'll just take it and cut it in a few chunks so that when I put it in the chopper, it will chop them up fairly easy. Do the same with this here. I just cut it up in chunks. This isn't my sharpest knife here, but peppers are really easy to cut, so it'll work. Now I'm going to take the chopped peppers and stick them in the chopper. Take this, put it in here. Pulse it. Make sure it all shakes down to the bottom here. Now we just take the peppers, the diced peppers, put them in the egg mixture. Mix them in. The good thing about this is the egg mixture is so thick that the peppers, the ingredients kind of float to the top while it bakes. They don't settle at the bottom, which was a concern that I had the first time I did this. So next step is to add, I use Simple Truth, they're organic hash browns, and I should have mentioned that my peppers are also organic and the eggs were. I'll try to do organic ingredients when I bake. So it may not be a big deal to some people, but to me it does have a better, fresher, it has a better taste. So I don't really measure this. I just pour it in and then I stir it. What did I do with my fork? I stir it until it has the right thickness to it. Pretty good. Probably could use just a little more. just a little bit. Okay. So we're almost complete. We just have one more ingredient, the sausage. Now for the sausage that goes in it, I like to cut it up in little small pieces. As small as I can. Chunks. Meat isn't the star of this dish, so there can be meat in it. There doesn't need to be a whole. I'm gonna add, which is equally important as everything, is seasoning. Without the seasoning, you could have just a bland little casserole, and the salt brings out the taste of everything. So you definitely want to add enough seasoning. You don't want to salt it down, but you do want enough. Like I just did a nice little coating over the top and then just mixed it in. Now we prepare to put it in the oven. So we spray down the baking dish with ham spray to make sure it doesn't stick. The last thing you want is it to stick and fall apart when you go to take it out. And I just kind of pour it in while I'm still stirring, just to get it all in there. Now we have an option. I normally don't put cheese on it because, once again, I said I'm lactose intolerant. The last time I made it, my husband said he really would. It was delicious, but he really would have liked cheese on it. Like, that would have just set it off. So what I can do is just, instead of adding cheese in the mixture, which you can add cheese into the mixture as well, I'm gonna just put it right on top. That way, when I go to eat it, you know, the cheese will cook into a layer on top, and when I go to eat it, I can just pull the cheese right off the top and still enjoy it. So everybody's happy. Cheese, that officially makes it a casserole. What's a casserole without cheese, right? Just stick this in the oven. And we bake at 350 degrees for about 45 minutes. So now I'm going to taste it. Here's a finished product. My husband already took a piece. He said it's delicious, so I can't wait to taste it myself. So I'm just gonna take it out there. Look at all the goodness on the inside. Those potato and peppers and egg, and the cheese on top looks very, very good. Grab a fork here. And take a piece. It's nice and hot and smoky. So good. I mean, really good. I can taste that butter this time. Like I said about the seasoning, bringing out the butter flavor. Here's a piece with sausage in it. Oh yeah. Sausage, egg, potatoes, peppers. You don't even really taste. I cut them so small. You taste it as far as the flavor. The flavor of the peppers is in there, which makes the whole thing taste good. But you don't really bite or crunch the peppers like. So if you have a problem with the texture of peppers, this would be great because you can taste the flavor but not really taste the peppers or feel the peppers in your mouth. So there's my egg baked casserole. Enjoy.